Hi guys, welcome back to this clown's garage. In this video I will show you how to recharge the air in a aerosol can, whether it be brake cleaner, Wd40 can, spray paint, whatever it is. And let's say you're all the way down to here and you have no more air left and it doesn't spray out anymore. I'll show you how to refill that up. Or if you have an empty can and you have some, say, some lubricant. This is my favorite personal lubricant, penetrating oil, solvent, and you want to fill it up back in your can and then put air back in. I'll show you how to do that. So first thing you'll need is a tire valve. I got these pair for I think $2 or $3 off of AutoZone or your favorite auto parts dealer that has them. To fill up the can with fluid, you'll also need one of these 4-way tire valve tools, which can be bought at your auto parts dealer. This one came in this little kit from Slime. I also have a video on how to use this, so you can check out my channel for that. Alright, now let me show you this can here. You just take the top off, and this rubber piece in the bottom, you just push it on over there, and it creates a nice tight seal once you push this all the way down. Now before I do that, let me also put my pressure gauge to see how much pressure I have in this can. Now this can's pretty much empty, there's nothing in here. So let me just push everything down and you'll see what's left in here. It's a little over 10 psi. So now a can like this usually goes from about 90 to 100 psi. They fill it up at 70 degrees temperature. So if the temperature is colder, you're gonna have less pressure in there, and if it's hotter, it's gonna be a little hot, a little more pressure. So right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is take this valve core out. You put your little tool in there, and this is only if you want to fill this thing back up with fluid. Now, if you just want to put some more pressure in there, you just use the air compressor to put, just like you would inflating a tire on a car. And there's the Schrader valve. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I put the cap back on, and I'm just going to let what remaining air was in it out. Now just take the cap off. Put your tire valve back on. I'm going to get my penetrating fluid. And let's see if I can get a good shot of this for you guys. As you can see, I'm filling it up. And that's it. I got a little bit on the outside, but that's fine. Clean it up. Now, as you can hear, I got almost all of it in there. So now to fill it up with compressed air. Now another way you could use to fill up the aerosol can with fluid is one of these squirters. This is actually from a hair dyeing kit that you buy from the supermarket, and you just fill it up here and you insert it in the hole and fill it up like that. So there's many different ways of getting that fluid in there. This is another way. Alright, now you get the Schrader valve again. you put it back on the tool, and back in here you screw it back in. Now, like I said, you could skip this whole step of refilling it, filling it with fluid if you don't want to do that part, and just go straight to here to fill up with compressed air. And that's it. Now fill up with compressed air. Alright, now you get your valve, you push it all the way down so it makes a nice tight seal just like that. And I put my air compressor to the 65 psi because it's a little chilly here. I don't want to go full 100 psi. And I'm gonna test it right after I do that, see how well it sprays. So fill this bad boy up with compressed air. And you're good. Alright, last step is you put this top back on. Now, if you don't have a regulator on your compressor, you can always put that gauge on like I showed you before. But you have to do it quick or else you're going to let a lot of the air out. So now, all you got to do is test it out. And that's good. There you go. So you're good. Alright, so I just put a piece of tape over the can now, and then put lube on it. Gotta love the lube. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. You know you want to. Also, like me, share me, and do what the hell you want to me. There's plenty of clown to go around. Toodles!